In terms of like basic IT, you can search up the internet and you can use various tools and you can get a lot of things working yourself. Because you're operating a computer from a sort of like a driver's perspective, you're driving the computer, you're driving a car. It doesn't mean that you can be the mechanic of your computer or the mechanic of your car as well. In our business as well, we recognize the value of using experts. In terms of business growth, I heard this saying many years ago, and it was be an expert, use an expert. You kind of paid it lip service when you first started and you were doing everything in your business and you thought, I'll save a bit of money here by doing my bookkeeping, I'll do my own marketing. But then you start to realize that you can make a lot more of your time and money and deliver better value if you're doing what you're good at. And at the time when I first started my business, I was mostly doing the technical side of our business, which was installing servers, PCs. And I realized that if I afforded myself more time to do that work, then I got paid for more work. And I was then able to make profit in the business and pay for people to actually work on the things that I wasn't so strong at. Businesses, we're all used to using, the accountant, the lawyer, possibly HR as well. In terms of like managed services and security provision, we're probably one of those services that you need to consider to outsource. In a small business, say of 10 people, you might quiver at the thought of maybe paying £2,000 or £4,000 worth of accountancy fees, but then you're with a reputable business that will actually make sure that things are done correctly and you're not going to have any ramifications like tax inspections, or if you do, then your accountant is there to back you up. And that's the same for IT. You will end up in situations where you really need an expert to help in that. You don't need your lawyer every minute of the day to make sure your business functions, but you do need your IT. I would challenge people to turn off their internet connection or switch off their computer and see how much work they could do. So you do have to make sure that you've got a good system, it's up to date, and it's maintained and managed correctly. And if you think about any managed services and security provider, not just Alto, but any, if you engage with somebody who has a team of people, then not only are you getting an IT person to help you out, you're also getting people to help you out with potential commercial strategy, business support with licensing. You'll get project management skills. So there's a real value in paying for and engaging with outsourced IT or outsourced other services within your business. Say you employed an expert in your business, you maybe had a business of like 30 people. You could probably afford one IT person, maybe 1.5. But what happens if that person's off? What happens if that person's on holiday? Then, if you're relying on people rather than systems and processes from a business that you outsource, then you could leave yourself open to risks of things not working. And if you look at the costs that you might pay versus the wage that you might pay for an IT manager, say, you're going to need somebody with good experiences and good knowledge to maintain a system if you're going to employ them. And that's one person. You're probably going to pay in the region of between 35 to 45,000 a year for that person. And then you've got to take into consideration all the other costs of employing somebody. So when you're looking at your managed services contract, look at the fact that you're not just getting an IT manager and maybe a desktop engineer for between 20 and 30,000 a year. You're getting a whole team of people. We'll be, maybe 36,000 a year for a contract where you get support every day and you get systems and processes with that as well. If you're productive in your business and you've got the peace of mind to get on with what you're doing doing what you enjoy, which is your business, and we're doing what we enjoy, which is our business, but we're supporting your business or supporting people's businesses. So that just gives you that amazing platform for growth. You'll also get the experience of other the other businesses that managed services and security provider engage with. And that's a really valuable part of it. The accountancy firm that we work with works with other technology companies, and quite often they'll come to us with experiences of what other work they're doing, and it helps us. So we use companies like Red Evolution for our marketing and our web as well. Sure, there are web building programs out there. You can build a website relatively cheaply, but it's never as good, it's never optimized in the way that you want it. For us, it was a no-brainer to outsource that, and all we have to do is generate the income to cover it.